Hello and good evening,
Instagram Live!
Yeah,
finally!
So if you've not already seen it, head over to the official Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel where we've just premiered, something a bit different, we just premiered our big trip, haven't we?
It's exciting, very exciting time.
Our big US road trip, that's why he's wearing the
cowboy hat. It's great.
Yeah, so
wow, where do we start?
I know. So if you've not already seen it, you need to head over to Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube, where you can watch the video where we've just announced our US road trip. And yeah, we've done it in a bit of a funny way, a bit of a different way. And we just sort of talk firstly a bit of a behind the scenes about the video, really, because normally we're doing a trip reveal video. I'd sort of sit down in the world of theme parks and just sort of talk about it and be like, right, part number one, here we are, part number two. I wanted to do something different this time because this is probably the biggest trip I'm ever going to do. I don't know how we can physically top this trip. So we thought, let's do something a bit different. And then obviously, Alex has got some good ideas.
I got integrated into this. Shawn actually rang me. It was about 10 or 11 o'clock in the evening, and I was just settling down ready to go to bed. I was having an early night, and then I get a phone call from Shawn. I want to do a short film to launch this trip that, yes, we spent a lot of time working on. And, I know Shawn normally does his trip announcement, so I thought he meant, we might want to do a couple of minutes or whatever. I'm like, no, we're going to put a proper little short film together. And, oh my God, that's my element. That's what I love doing. I love writing scripts. And, we thought, how can we make this entertaining for you and for us to create? And certainly, I hope you were entertained by that video. It was good fun to make, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good fun to make, and it's not everyone's cup of tea, and we tried to make it funny, but also informative. Like, we revealed the 19 parts we're going to, and we'll talk a little bit about those in a moment. But yeah, like I say, if you've not seen it, go over there and check it out. Honestly, we've had so much fun putting it together.
Right. And big shout out to Martin and Faye. Now, you may recognise Martin and Faye if you watch Britain's Got Talent. They actually got through to the semi-finals. It's great to actually have them as part of this video too. So that was really special. Big shout out to those guys.
Yeah, really nice. Hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday evening. And yeah, we're just sort of sitting here, just having a bit of a chat about the trip as you just joined.
And reading what you guys have had to say, and we thank you all for your support so far. And come along for the adventure. It's going to be crazy.
We're going to be tired.
Yeah, I mean, in front of us here, we've got all the information of what we're going to see. I'm sure Shawn will go on to that in a minute. But just to explain to you, this is such a big deal, and I don't think I've known anybody who's attempted to do this much in such a small amount of time. We thought the Asia trip that we did 2 years ago was mental. This is we
know there's going to be some long distance drives on this trip. We're covering over 5,000 miles, but there's some long distance drives. But some nights we are not having a hotel. We're literally going to be driving,
straight for the
swapping
night.
over. And the good thing is with this, as much as I've done the travel vlogs, there's going to be a lot more sort of showing the journeys between the parks. And at times it's going to be tough. And not everything could go to plan on this trip. There could be road closures, there could be anything. We might not even, a lot of the parks we are only visiting for one day, so there could be coasters closed and things. It's going to be very different.
There's more to get in our way than there is to help us on this journey, and that is what it's going to be, a journey. I mean, we've seen, quite a few theme parks. You go to places like Florida, you can do quite a few theme parks within a few days of each other. However, we are completely exposed, over 5,000 miles. I mean, that's not even taken into consideration, we need to go to the toilet, we need to get a drink, we need to sit down, we need to go for a meal. That is just park to park what we have to see day to day.
It's a lot.
And it is going to be quite tiring, but Shawn and I spoke about this when we first decided on the trip and where we wanted to go. We've known for a long time. We teased it. I remember going to Legoland Winter with you last year.
We've been dropping teasers for a long time.
Go back and watch the vlogs
trip
from last year and the year before. There's been a lot of references to this trip. And you'll certainly notice them more and more.
I know, it's not Australia.
It's not Australia.
Not
Australia. But it's one of these things where Shawn and I were both in agreement that, Shawn asked me personally, how much are you willing to let the audience see with this? Because you guys, you're a big part of what we do, and we get to share these amazing things. I'm going back into my motivational speech. But seriously, you're going to see the great side of what we do and the amazing adventures we share, but you're also going to see the hard work that goes into getting to these places. And I think, Shawn will talk a little bit about the integration of the channels and such, and what you'll see in a minute, but just be aware that you are going to see so much on this trip. You're actually going to feel like you're in the car with us.
Yeah, that's the plan. I mean, we're going to set up various cameras in the car, filming us from different angles and on some of these drives. Another reason for setting up the Adventure Shawn channel, or rather changing Sandbrook Productions into Adventure Shawn was another place to share things from this road trip. Obviously all theme park related stuff, and some of the travel will be on Theme Park Worldwide, but we were saying that we could be driving along the road, there could be a random roadside attraction that we just want to pop in and see and do a video. Like the camera's going to be rolling throughout the 3 weeks all the way through, and yeah, it's going to be amazing. Should we just sort of list the parks off again?
Yeah, definitely.
Just so you can sort of see them. So we're actually going to be flying into Dallas in Texas to start the trip, and we're also going to do a video as well. It's not sort of going to be, we're doing this live stream now, we've just done the announcement and that's all you're going to hear until June. It's not going to be that, because we're going to do a video we're still putting the plans together ourselves for accommodation and stuff. But I want to do a video where we talk more about the planning stage, and that will be coming probably, over the next sort of couple of months. Expect that. But yeah, so we decided, should we fly into Texas first or should we fly into New York first? Which one works out best?
Because they are kind of the two best central places to fly to and from for the leg of the trip that we're doing, which, to be fair, a lot of people did think that we were doing the East Coast of America, and somewhat we are, but actually we're covering the whole east side of America.
20 parks, and potentially 21. I just want to point out, we are going to, if it's open, the American Dream Mall in New Jersey. We will be going there, but I didn't put it in the video because it's still not confirmed when it's opening, and I didn't want to sort of say, oh, we're doing 21 parks.
But we'd like to see it. We'll try and see it. Even if the worst comes to the worst and it's not open, we will do our best to go and see it. And there is so much to start with, but deciding New York down or Texas up, where do we start? And then, from there it was kind of, which parks do Shawn and I want to see? And I think we're pretty much in agreement for everything. If anything, we inspired each other to find even more parks, and we planned the trip so well so far that we actually can see so much within such a small amount of time. But it is going to take its toll, and I'm sure you're going to see that on the videos. And
we're calling it an America road trip. We can't forget, we are crossing into Canada for a couple of days as well. I'm just going to read off the list again. I've got it all here on the screen, so we'll just have a little read through the list. So, like I said, we're starting off by flying into Dallas, and then we're going to be starting off with Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, and Six Flags Over Texas. So, I say they're not too far away. In terms of what this whole trip is covering, they're not too far away.
No, they're not.
But there's still a fair drive between them parks. We're then going to be moving on to Silver Dollar City, Worlds of Fun, Six Flags St. Louis, Holiday World. That's another big bucket list park.
Crazy.
Bear in mind, I've only ever been to, two of these parks. One of them was open and one of them wasn't. Obviously, Cedar Point that I did last year for the first time, and Coney Island, where I was last week, having a closed season look round. And it was hard filming that video, thinking, I can't give away the details of the trip.
It's been so difficult for both of us. Trying not to tell people. We've kept it really hush-hush from even people that we're very, very close to. And, it's nice that we can finally openly talk about it. We can wear the cowboy hats with pride.
I just realised I put an American
top on. I don't know how I've not put in that out all evening.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You can have that back.
Thanks,
where do we get to? Holiday World. Kings Island, so close to Cedar. Obviously, as I mentioned in the videos, I only started driving, last year, so I couldn't hire a car when I went to Cedar, so I couldn't really do Kings Island, whereas now I can, so we'll be doing that. Of course, a couple of days at Cedar Point. Can't wait, get Alex on Steel Vengeance, so that'll be awesome. Wait. And then major bucket list park, Dollywood, so we'll be going there a couple of days. Dollywood.
That wasn't so good, that one.
It wasn't. Six Flags Over Georgia, we'll be going to Carowinds, Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, that's another big one that I really want to go and see.
Crazy.
King's Dominion, Kennywood, lots of classic stuff there that we're going to go and do. Canada's Wonderland, so after Kennywood we'll be crossing over and going to Canada, and also while we're there we'll be seeing Niagara Falls. Wow. So as I mentioned earlier on, that'll be a video for Adventure Shawn, for example. There's going to be lots on both, and I'm sure we'll both be doing some live streams and stuff throughout and things as well, so it's going to be constant, isn't it?
I think also now is a good time to mention you can follow me on Instagram at Alex the Crump Official.
You had to get that plug in.
I had to plug in at some point. That was my time. If you're not following me already. And also, if you don't know what we're currently referring to, I'm sorry to stop your list. Do check out the most recent video on Theme Park Worldwide.
The
reveal of insanity, but the best trip that I think you and I will ever do in our lives.
I think this is the biggest trip. I don't think we can top this, until next year. No, I'm joking. This is it. It's 3 weeks. It's a big thing to do. Yes, Niagara Falls. Well, then we're going to Knoebels, coming back into the States, Knoebels, somewhere that I've really looked forward to going to, so that'll be awesome. Hershey Park, again, another big part to see. I know it's not really got a proper main entrance this year because they're in the transition period, so we can't judge it on our first impressions, I think, with that one, because we're going to be going in through a temporary entrance. But, you know, all them big coasters to get on, some real bucket list stuff. Of course, Six Flags Great Adventure, we'll be riding on Kingda Car, El Toro, you know, some real bucket list stuff there. And, of course, Six Flags New England, and then heading back to New York, where we'll do Coney Island and the American Dream Mall. Fingers crossed if it's open.
Fingers crossed if we make it that far.
Yeah, I mean,
this is
a
probably, big trip.
You know, I can't really see the comments because where the phone
I'm
is.
following a lot of people
know,
who've been really supportive in the comments, so thank you.
Thanks for all your support. This is a crazy trip. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, come and join us and stay tuned to the channel. Of course, this isn't the only trip this year. Of course, there's lots more to come. In fact, my main reveal of everything else for the European trips and another trip to the States will be announced at some point in the next week or so as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Of course, me and Charlotte have got a big trip coming up, which will be really nice. We've been quite open about our trip to Florida, Charlotte's first time. So I'll be talking more about that. And also European parks. Of course, there's lots of stuff opening throughout Europe, and I'm going to be there covering all the major rides that are opening throughout Europe this year, and some new parks as well, which I'm excited for.
And for me, I've got to mention as well that on this trip, I mean, I currently have just under 200 roller coasters to my name. Just from this trip alone, if I ride no other new roller coasters between now and this trip, I will have over doubled my current coaster count of any roller coaster I've ever been on. Let's just make that point nice and clear. There are so many rides to consider on this trip.
At least 5 Batman the rides.
Maybe more. Who knows? Six Flags could throw an announcement out of nowhere. But besides the fact, yes, you've been to Cedar Point, yes, you've been to Coney Island. You know,
Well, half.
You've been to the outside and studied how beautiful it is.
I've looked at it and thought, I'll ride you in a few months' time.
You know, it's great. It's what the journey that's going to be between to and from the parks, the special moments that we share, the conversations, guys. Like, you know, Shawn and I never stop talking. We ramble on all day, both of us.
Yeah, we're rambling on now.
Oh, get on with it. But generally, you are going to see so much of us. You're going to see the great, you're going to see the stress, and you're going to see but the love and fun that we have in what we do. You know, there is a lot of work going into these trips, but it's going to be an American dream.
That's why we did the whole advert and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
I know you watch it and you're all thinking, God, that is so cringeworthy.
That's
us all over. Come on, you're watching Theme Park Worldwide. We are a bit cringeworthy. That's what it's all about. We like to have fun, and we're not afraid of showing that we have fun. Because, you know, why go to America and just go and, you know, drive between, I don't know, 5 or 6 parks when you can go and see over 20? That's what I say. Let's go and do it. Anyway, that's it for this live stream. I don't do very often. You know, it's very, very rare.
That's my job.
Yeah, that's what he does. But, yeah, you know, it's nice to do something a bit different. We premiered the video, which I've never done before. It seems like you guys enjoyed it, so I might do that again at some point. And, yeah, of course, yeah, he's got his milk. It's not just for the camera, you know. He genuinely, he comes round here and he steals all the milk out of my
I'll
fridge.
wait till it runs out of date and then I'll just finish it off.
Shocking, isn't it? But, yeah, and I saw a comment earlier on asking about the prints behind me. Yeah, they are Disneyland Paris, just up there. You know, that's my bed. And there's my Disneyland Paris prints because I love Disneyland Paris. I always have done. But there you go. Once again, head over to the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel and check out our big reveal video. It's about 11 minutes where we announce this huge trip. Whew. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, make sure you come and join us on our American Dream.
Yeah!
I think Alex is going to be saying that Tornado Zayas is one of his favourite wooden coasters.
Let's not say that, and I can certainly say that I haven't ridden that many B&Ms after this trip either. There's a lot of things to do. Can't wait.
It's going to be crazy. See you all soon, guys.
Good night.
It's time to end the live video.
Bye-bye.
Bye.